this afternoon. We wanted to call this press conference to let you know that we have, in light of recent information that we have received across the state, and the health concerns that we have as a governing body, the risk of students across the state playing in our activities, we have decided to postpone all OSSAA sponsored activities for this weekend. Now, we haven't decided when those activities would be rescheduled. We'll work on that as soon as we can, but we wanted to let you all know that the state basketball tournaments, which is of most of your interest right now, and other activities. We have music contests, for instance, that are going on across the state. All of those activities we are postponing to a later date this time.
Did the Donovan Mitchell Dell City thing escalate this more to a different level, or was this on the radar?
Well, it did. You know, this whole thing has been changing seemingly by the minute, and when it was discovered that Donovan Mitchell tested positive, we immediately were in contact with Dell City officials as well as state health officials to get the exact information regarding that. And when it was determined that he did test positive and that he did have contact with some students there at Dell City, that absolutely had a lot to do with this decision.
Was there,
Go ahead, hold on.
was there an option of postponing 5A and 6A and keeping 2A, 3A, 4A going, or was it just a collective effort?
You know, that was a consideration of if we isolated those students that we felt like had contact, that maybe we could go forward with the rest of the tournament. But, you know, as we again gained information, the possibility of contact with other people that may even be here in the city from the Dell City scenario just blossomed. So we just felt like we can't take that chance.
David, what were you hearing from superintendents and principals, and maybe Mike and Cecilia, if you guys want to talk from that perspective of things too? Just what were you hearing as this continued to escalate from last night into this morning?
As you might guess, what we were receiving were mixed comments. There were some that felt like that, you know, what was in the news was what everyone else is doing, the NBA and NC2A, and a lot of the comments from our people were, "We're not them. Make the best decision for us." And then there were also some that felt like we absolutely need to shut down for the safety of our students and not take that chance.
And I would say it was mixed as well. You gotta remember, for a lot of these, especially small schools, you know, the whole town has picked up and moved here for the weekend. And so to expose them or potentially expose them, I think was something we had to take into consideration, and something that definitely smaller schools with the whole town here were worried about.
I heard mixed bag as well. One of the things that conversation David and I had this morning is we don't really know what we're dealing with, and so that's and so when you're in that situation, you know, the best thing when you're dealing with young people or anyone is to err on the side of caution. And so that's why we definitely support Mr. Jackson's efforts today.
You said delayed. Do you guys have a picture of how long a delay you can have before it becomes canceled?
Yeah, we really don't. There's talk of some schools, colleges, and maybe even some of our member schools that may have extended spring breaks. So we can't pin down a time of when we might be able to resume this. We're just going to have to kind of play the wait and see